I'm Benji. I am the Community Engagement Coordinator. Looking towards the future, I think I'm most excited about the cohort program that we're beginning to develop. We're looking at the impact that we're having with students now versus the potential of keeping students around for 6 months at a time and putting them through a somewhat matriculated track. And we believe that we'll be able to have an even greater impact in the communities, in the lives of the students, in the life of the organization, and with our partner organizations as well.
We want them to feel inspired and feel like they have a place and that they can come here and learn and make friends and be comfortable in their own skin.
I am so incredibly proud of the work that we are doing to provide direct service to teens who are furthest from education and justice. We continue to provide the services that our young people need most, not just arts education, not just the skills that come with that, creativity, collaboration, leadership, and critical thinking, but most importantly, a safe and supportive environment where teens can come together, even if it's through a virtual platform, to have conversations, to connect with other humans, to talk about what matters to them, and to make their future, to plan their future with us through art in a way that is just so powerful.
Youth in Focus to me is like, it's a place where you can be yourself, like unabashedly. You can come in and you can tell everyone how your day was, and everyone listens.
A thing they value a lot, and I can see them actively trying to do, is make people feel included, which I really appreciate because it's hard to find a place where I feel comfortable to just to talk to people about even just anything. I don't know, I feel like I can trust everyone there.
I've always got out of my comfort zone there, but in a good way. I'm able to bring my own ideas to the table, but also learn new ones.
It's a place where I think almost anyone can come and feel safe and supported, both as a person and as an artist. I'd never really considered myself an artist, and Youth in Focus really helped me start to find my artistic voice.
You know, these free programs that Youth in Focus are doing for photography is really important because, you know, we need creative outlet and we need to be able to express ourselves even when we're stuck at home.
My mind is blown with what we can do, like this past quarter in Photoshop, like diptychs and double exposures in Photoshop. It's so cool. Like everyone has really good ideas, and when I see other people's photos and critiques, I'm like, how can I do that in mine now? Like it's so creative.
These are our cards or our framework that we learned about yesterday. And we practiced responding to our pictures with these yesterday too. Can everyone see these all right? Does anyone want to just say them? You can read it.
I feel like this is another picture that's very much from the parent's perspective. This person looks like a teenager like going to their first dance or to the prom or something. And judging from the fact that they're in a parking lot and this person is turning and waving, it seems like they're waving to someone who's in a car, again, probably a parent. And I think the blur in this also helps with that, kind of showing like kind of the quick passing of time and then the energy of the person. Yeah, it's just making me think of growing up and where that might come from a parent's perspective.
You don't want to be too judgmental when judging other people's work, because you have to think about how you would feel, but then at the same time you're a juror, and so you gotta judge the work and critique the work in the best way possible. At least for me, that I judged on was composition, how it relates to the formal principles.
I was definitely thinking about how it fit with the category because it was, voted on and put in the category for a reason. But I think that I definitely, went with the feels, which is definitely a pattern for me.
I feel like it was like we went with our gut feeling and then we thought about like, oh, what are the, critique frameworks, or I call them cards, that we learn, like how are they being executed in this picture, right? How do we see that sort of after our gut, right? Just as like a
You know more about what you need to work on and what you have been improving on.
People's critique can help hollow out a space in your work for a little bit of other people's ideas to fill. And I think that if you let someone else into your piece a little, that person can show your piece new ways to develop.
Critique at Youth in Focus has shown me more about what I know about myself, that I care a lot about, telling what is good about something and responding to people's emotions and lifting people up for their work. And I want for every artist to be the best artist that they can be. And so I think that this has just like reaffirmed that for me, that even through critique, you can wish the best for someone's work.